Hey there, beautiful people. It is Shani, your little big sis here, and I'm so glad that we've made it to another Friday, TGIF. Welcome back to Always Keep the Faith Fridays, where I do my best to give you a little gem going into the weekend. Just a little word of encouragement, a little word of motivation. So this kind of came randomly from an Instagram post. A lot of times on Instagram, people like to post motivational memes. And I saw this one that really caught my eye. It was actually posted by the Side Hustle Pro who I follow. I believe her real name is Nikayla or Nikalia. I'm not sure if I said that wrong. Don't at me. But it didn't originate with her. And she was basically saying how she saw this post and how it actually really encouraged her, and not only encouraged her, but also just allowed her to be a little bit mindful. And it did the same for me when I read it. So here it is. I'm going to share it. It said, I saw a tweet that said, I feel like I'm constantly worrying about the next part of my life without realizing that I'm right in the middle of what I used to look forward to. And I felt that. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. I feel like I'm constantly worrying about the next part of my life without realizing that I'm right in the middle of what I used to look forward to. Woo! That is a whole word. And that is something that me, Shani Jones, am super, super guilty of. A lot of times we're praying for so many things. We could be praying for a job. We could be praying for a husband. We could be praying for children. We could be praying for, the next great opportunity, whatever the case may be. And then we get it. And in the moment, we're super excited. We're so grateful. We can't wait. It's here. And then just like that, we forget it. And it's on to, okay, well, what do I need to do next? What's the next thing for me to achieve? How do I get through that? Or possibly even complaining about the thing that we had been always wanting to have. And I know that I'm guilty of that. And a part of that is because I'm a little bit of a go-getter. There's great things about being a go-getter. You go after the things that you want and, you try to achieve. But I think sometimes as a go-getter, you can forget about the things that God has already allowed you to achieve and the things that you already wanted and that you've attained. Now, obviously, yes, that's not always the case. There's a lot of things that I've prayed for that I'm super grateful for and super happy for and continue to be. But many times I can have a little bit of short-term memory. I'll achieve something and it'll be great. Other people will, praise me for it. But in my mind, it's like, all right, that was great in that moment. Time to move on to the next. And seeing that really reminded me that I need to take more time to enjoy the things that I had been praying for, enjoy the things that I had been worrying about, that I didn't know were going to come to fruition, and enjoy them while they're here and enjoy them now, and not spend so much time looking forward into the future and what's supposed to happen and what I'm hoping will be, because the future's not here until we actually get there. All we have is right now, in the moment, in the present. It's really hard to live in the present at times. Sometimes it's easier to live in the past. You hear people talk about the good old days and there's nothing wrong with having memories and reminiscing on things, but you can't change any of that. And obviously with the future, that's what keeps, people hopeful, because, if they're not in the best situation right now, it's something that they can kind of hope and move forward to. But ultimately, all we have is today. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow may or may not come, but today is what it is. And I was really encouraged by that, because I realized that I need to do a better job of that. I need to do a better job of just really enjoying the things that I am now seeing come to fruition. If I left a position and I was so ready to leave, and now, I find myself in a space where I'm trying to figure out the next move, just enjoy the freedom from where I came from and where I am now, and anticipate where I'm going, but not necessarily wallow in the worry of what it's going to be. And I hope that did something for you the way that I felt that, because I really felt that. That's something that's a problem. And it's something that I am hoping to grow and do better in, and hopefully you will too. So, what's this week's faith fact? I would say enjoy the moment and the answered prayers that you're in now, and don't be so concerned about tomorrow and what's going to take place in the future. There is a beauty in just really taking a moment. I'm not saying you have to dwell on it, but just taking a moment to focus on where you've been and where you are now. And not so much where you're going, but just really counting the blessings and seeing, man, God, you brought me through this and you brought me through that. And I remember when I was sick and you brought me into this place of healing, or I remember when I was in this situation or with this person and now you brought this amazing person in my life. I think that if we are able to do that a lot more, we'll find ourselves in more of an air of gratitude than we are in an air of wanting. And that's something that I think I'm going to do a lot, or be more cognizant of, and try my best to do a lot better in. And hopefully it's an encouraging word that allows you to do the same. So that is it. That is my deep moment of the week. But I hope that you got something out of that. And I hope that it's something that you can take into your week ahead, and that you'll remember this faith fact as you move forward from your weekend into your new work week. Well, people, I love y'all. Appreciate you. I really do. As always, be blessed, be encouraged, and please always keep the faith and let the Lord fight your battles. Until next time, have a great weekend. Have fun. Do something fun for me too. Peace.
Want to get a dose of motivation every Friday? Well, hit that notification button to subscribe so you never miss out. And feel free to share the encouragement with a friend. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram at ShaniSpeaksNow and keep the good vibes going week long. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next Friday.
Whew. And breathe. That's a wrap, people. That's a wrap. Yay, 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 yay. Let me stop that. It's a wrap.